December of 1977, a sit-down between California's Hells Angels and Canadian Popeyes took place. The Hells Angels heard about the ruthless Popeyes and managed to have 25 members patch over, starting the Hells Angels' first chapter in Canada, with one of the members being Yves Trudeau. I guess you could say they had an advantage. I mean, they are all killers, but it's all about how far you're willing to go. It's been alleged that he scalped one of his early victims. He was 5'6", 135 pounds of terror. He was the club's enforcer and primary weapon, even the Irish-Canadian West End gang used his service. He was the first Canadian Hells Angels to earn a Filthy Few patch, awarded to members who have killed for the club. 23 outlaws was killed during a drug trade war between the Outlaws and the Hells Angels between 1978 and 1983. 18 of the bodies were his. Yes, that's 18 out of 23. That's some shit. It was said that he had absolutely no conscience, no respect for human life at all, and using coke before a hit made it easy. Now, let's talk about the reason they call him a killing machine. In 1970, he would kill a man for stealing a motorcycle from the club. That would be his first murder victim on record. Now, when I die, I'll remember to ask the victim, why would he even think to do such a thing? February 17, 1978, two outlaw members decided to have a drink at a bar that was known to be the Hells Angels' go-to for drinks. They were kicked out the bar. As they were cursing and shouting outside, a car pulled up, letting off shots, killing the men. It was Yves behind the wheel and trigger. March 21st, 1978, he assassinated Gilles Carteret, a president of the Montreal chapter of the Outlaws. He decided to plant a bomb in his car. That hit would earn him the nickname the Mad Bumper. In his early years, he was fascinated with military bombs and weapons, so I'm sure he was proud of himself for the successful hit. He even took a job with an explosive factory to learn how to handle explosive and would become an expert at building bombs. November 10th, 1978, he got the drop on an outlaw leader, Brian Power's residence. So he calmly walked up to his doorstep, knocked on the door. When he opened, he put 9 bullets in his head. A month later, while walking down the street, he shot a man in the head that he thought was outlaw leader Roxy Temple. He asked, "Are you Rocky?" The guy didn't answer, so he shot him. Later on, he discovered it was the wrong guy while reading a newspaper, and he just laughed it off. He would finally get that target on March 29, 1979, using a car bomb. April 3rd, 1979, he walks up to Robert LaBelle home, knocks on his door, and shot him in the head. LaBelle was the leader of a gang called the Huns, and it was rumored he was about to pass them over to the Outlaws. So he was just killing off the rumors. May 9th, 1979, outlaw member Donald McLean was blown up along with his girlfriend after Trudeau attached a bomb to McLean's Harley Davidson. February of 1980, he kills an ex-Hells Angels member. He also kills his girlfriend, and while his grandmother tried to stop it, he beat her to death, dumping all of the bodies in a river. October 27th, 1981, he was hired to take out Hugh Patrick McGurnahan, a member of the West End gang. He would complete the job with a good old bomb to McGurnahan's Mercedes-Benz. This guy was even taking out his own Hells Angel members. He killed Charlie Hache, a member of the northern chapter of the Hells Angels. He owed the person that supplied the Hells Angels cocaine $150,000. The supplier threatened to cut Hells Angels supply if they don't deal with it. After finding out Charlie was plotting to kidnap his kid, July 1983, the Montreal Mafia first cleared the hit to take out the brother-in-law of the boss, Frank Catroni. November 13th, 1984, Trudeau was hired by the new leader of the West End gang to take out Frank Ryan. A TV was delivered to his home filled with explosives. Trudeau used a remote control to detonate the bomb, killing 4 people, injuring 8, knocking a huge hole in the apartment building downtown Montreal. Trudeau's drug problem was out of control, so he decided to enroll in a detox program. While he was there, he heard news about a meeting he was supposed to attend, where 5 members of the northern chapter were shot to death, wrapped in sleeping bags, and dumped in the St. Lawrence River. During his visit, a representative visited him, letting him know that he was out the club. and he must have his tattoos removed. When he was released, he discovered that his bike, along with $46,000 in cash, was missing from the clubhouse. The Hells Angels negotiated that if he killed 2 people for them, he could have his bike back. He managed to kill one of the guys, but they still gave him his bike back. After he discovers that a $50,000 contract was on his head, he decided to become a police informant and government witness. In 1985, Trudeau pled guilty to 43 counts of manslaughter and was sentenced to life in prison, with eligibility for parole in 7 years. Under his deal, the government also gave him $10,000 a year over the next 4 years and about $35 a week for his packs of smokes. In 1994, he was granted parole under a new identity. In 2004, he pled guilty for sexual assaulting a 13-year-old boy and was sentenced to 4 years. So that's all I have on Yves Trudeau. Thanks for watching these videos. I appreciate it to the fullest. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. If you want more, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we're gonna keep this shit rolling. I'm out.